Hey, Bob here with this monthly rant for Simplex-IT. It is June 2023 and got a lot of stuff going on, but first I want to talk about sports. But then we're going to get to parties and travel. And sports is not necessarily a topic I'm known for, but I had a chance meeting. Haley's a videographer here. She and I were out recording our podcast, and we happened to meet Bernie Kosar, former Browns quarterback, and signed that thing. He was actually being a guest to another podcast that was just recording before us. The thing that I remember most about Bernie Kosar, because I've never been to a Browns game, but I've watched plenty of Browns games on TV and the like, and I remember my most vivid Bernie Kosar memory is actually watching a preseason Browns game where he was doing the color commentary. And he broke down a play like 10 seconds after it happened, or 2 seconds after it happened, and was able to break down each of the roles of each of the players and why they went in one direction, why they switched, all that, with such clarity. And it was amazing for them. The only people I've seen be able to do that before have been military people. And I've never heard, watching any game, a football game like that, anyone break it down like that. I was fascinated by it. At some point, I want to try to get Bernie to be a guest on my podcast. But the odd thing is, I don't want to talk to him about football. I want to talk to him about how he was breaking those things down, using football as an example, of course, because that's a skill we can all use. Anyway, other thing I want to talk about is we have a party coming up on July 19th. It is going to be our annual party. Historically, we've done those in August. We decided to move this up to July. July 19th, it's going to be at the Quarter Up Video Arcade Bar and Grill and the like. And as always, we've done it like, this will be our fourth time, I think, there. We'll be walking around with drink tickets, with appetizers flowing freely, and most importantly, with quarters. There's a link right here to RSVP, and please do so we have an idea of how many people are coming. Okay. Now let's talk about travel. Kevin Coppedge, tech director here, was instrumental, one of the primary teams, putting together a brand new conference for our industry, for the managed service industry, called MSP Geek. That went off pretty much spectacularly last week, and both he was there, along with Adam, our security czar, as well as Kate, who was our employee of the year last year and one of Jeff's service desk technicians. And apparently, Kate actually talked to just about every vendor and every person there, and came and gave Jeff a thorough debriefing on some ideas on how to improve what we do, and also some sharing that she did with other MSPs about how we do things, because we're absolutely always there to help folks. Adam was actually one of the presenters at one of the top-rated events or sessions there. And again, Kevin was instrumental in pulling that off. So kudos to everybody there. And I look forward to hearing about this conference next year. Adam will also be, and Kevin will be as well, but Adam and Kevin are going to be attending the ConnectWise security event next week, and I think Adam is presenting at a session there. Why won't I be there? Because I will be in Switzerland and Italy traveling, because I'm going to be the keynote speaker at an MSP Day event in Italy. And it's kind of cool. I'm looking forward to that. Julie, my wife, and I will be heading out there. And then after that, we will be actually flying back from Italy to not Cleveland, but to Denver for the PAX 8 Beyond Conference. And I'll be joined by Kurt, who's the project and onboarding czar here. And PAX 8's a great partner of ours, and they love the concept of selling through education, selling through partnering. And we've been with them for years, and I look forward to that being a great conference. And that's really at the core of what Simplex-IT does. Again, I mentioned Haley, who's a videographer here, but Patty's sales and marketing team, we are constantly, between Cassie and Haley and Patty and the like, we are adding a couple videos a week. We are adding blog entries. We are adding podcasts every week. We are constantly there, and overwhelming majority of the stuff is not to sell, but to educate. because that's what we do. We are all about how do we turn our clients and everybody really into more successful, more secure, more productive through the use of IT. And we'd love to help you in your organization. So check it all out, simplex-it.com. And I hope to see you. Well, it'd be weird if I saw you in Italy, but it could happen. Have fun.